Ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken?
Hollywood's flipped on its head. Rumors are flying fast and fierce. Jack Black is allegedly throwing shade at Rachel Zegler after her Snow White remake tanked hard at the box office, all while his own project, Minecraft, rockets to the top backed by his wild, scene-stealing energy. Whispers say Jack's not holding back, lacing his humor with razor-sharp jabs that have Rachel square in the crosshairs. To some, it's brutal payback disguised as comedy.
I sat through the whole thing. This was really bad. It was extremely leftist on every political dimension. Racial politics, sexual politics, class politics, regime politics. Its narrative was cowardly. It was just awful.
And you know the saying, go woke, get broke, and Disney's going to lose money on this movie. And I believe it only made less than $1 million.
They say all you have to do to make your wish come true is let it echo, 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 echo.
It's awful, generic. Never mind that the lyrics make no sense at all. All you have to do to make your dream come true is let it echo. Is it like on a metaphor?
Queen playing the evil queen. It was pretty amazing.
Many are floored by the unapologetic trash talk. But the real shocker, fans are tearing Rachel's Snow White to shreds, accusing her of gutting everything that made the original a timeless gem. The backlash is so intense, it's like Disney's gone silent, ducking for cover, while Minecraft struts through the chaos, grinning like it owns the spotlight. And just when you think it can't get any messier.
Last week was a very big week, objectively a huge week. We had quite a few announcements. As first live-action film, which is Snow White and the Evil Queen. And that's me, I'm Snow White, which is so funny.
Lines that they say, like magic mirror on the wall. It was a lot of fun.
She came out and she said, I apologize. Like, I went too far. But it wasn't sincere.
Into this, the first villain Disney ever had. It's really getting myself into this big crown.
Pretending like Rachel Zegler is the first of them all when she looks like Lord Farquaad in the film.
Rachel's catching major heat, with critics blasting her attitude toward the source material. Pinning the film's embarrassing collapse squarely on her, Hollywood's turned into a war zone, and there's no peace treaty in sight. What was meant to be Disney's next unstoppable blockbuster, armed with a massive budget, relentless marketing, and a fresh-faced lead, has spiraled into a PR disaster that keeps getting uglier by the headline.
Part of the first, fairy tale ever told.
I wanted my money back. It was very disappointing. This is just so typical of the left. The progressives always finding a way to find their way back to doing something not progressive.
The buzz on the streets is savage. Box office numbers are embarrassingly low, and insiders are calling it one of Disney's biggest flops in recent memory. Some say it's payback from audiences fed up with a so-called modern take that disrespected the original classic, while others point to Rachel Zegler's missing star power. But the real spark that lit this fire, her rumored comments calling the original Snow White outdated, a jab that instantly alienated lifelong fans and may have doomed the film before it even hit theaters.
Remaking the movie, they just got rid of the dwarves. But they have one token dwarf amongst these magical creatures. You actually just went backwards. You actually just erased the dwarfism side of it. The disability, like we're a disability group, you just erase that.
Have they ever thought about maybe like a little bit of vulnerability study, opposition research, that sort of thing before you go and hire some Zoomer who's a lunatic?
Doing catastrophically. They spent $300 million and it currently has a 2.2 out of 10 rating on IMDb.
The movie has a major identity crisis.
This wasn't a slow-motion crash. It was a full-blown lightning strike. Early reviews slammed the film, and social media lit up with relentless criticism. What began as mild concern spiraled fast into a PR catastrophe, with whispers of scrapped promo events and behind-the-scenes crisis talks. Even die-hard Disney fans, once all in on every remake, are now feeling betrayed, and they're not staying quiet about it.
No one on the right side of America can stand the star of this movie. Oh my God.
Nobody
Who wants a movie about true love? What kind of woman do we want out there seeking true love, Eliana? It's the outrage.
There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird.
So she comes off as an insufferable, whiny
Rachel's become the face of everything fans say went wrong, labeled a symbol of the film's tone-deaf changes. Critics are now openly questioning if Disney has completely lost its grip on what audiences actually want. But here's the twist no one saw coming. While Snow White sinks, a different force is stealing the spotlight. Jack Black, radiating pure chaotic charm and comedic firepower. His unstoppable momentum wasn't in anyone's playbook, and now it's overshadowing Disney's downfall with a grin that's hard to ignore. And if you think that's wild, just wait.
Disney deleted Someday My Prince Will Come and made a modernized feminist alternative.
Controversy in Snow White. The dwarves have been eliminated in the live action.
Yeah.
Now it's Snow White and the 7 magical beings.
Wait, it's 7 and the magical beings.
Yeah,
They won't even
7
say
magical
and the 7
beings.
dwarves.
No, because they're not dwarves. For right now, that's the only jobs that are there.
Broke out with this news, and I'm very, very, very excited and looking forward.
Hardcore. They're petrified of some kind of back.
The winds have shifted in Hollywood, and the noise is deafening. Rumors are flying that Jack Black is throwing brutal shade at Rachel Zegler as her new Snow White remake crashes and burns at the box office. While Disney scrambles to contain a disaster, Jack is out here riding high on the success of Minecraft, a film no one expected to explode this hard. His over-the-top charisma and unshakable screen presence have reportedly helped the gaming adaptation bulldoze its way to blockbuster status, while Rachel's film sinks like a stone. Sources say Rachel has become the poster child for how not to handle a legacy character. Her interviews, where she allegedly dismissed the original Snow White as outdated, hit fans like a slap in the face. Longtime Disney loyalists feel betrayed, saying she stripped the heart and soul from a story generations grew up with. What started as skepticism became outrage. Early reviews torched the movie, social media erupted, and things spiraled fast. Insiders whispered that Disney pulled promotional events and launched quiet crisis meetings as the backlash grew louder. Critics now openly wonder if Disney has completely lost touch with its audience. The film was hyped to be the next crown jewel, big budget, aggressive marketing, and a fresh face in Rachel. Instead, it's become a cautionary tale. And at the center of the mockery, if the rumors are true, is Jack Black. While Rachel stumbles through silence, Jack is rumored to be reveling in the chaos, dropping savage punchlines in private settings, comparing Minecraft's fun, fan-respecting energy to the lifeless reinvention of Snow White. Minecraft wasn't supposed to dominate. Skepticism surrounded its announcement. Could a pixelated sandbox game with no real story translate to the big screen? Apparently, yes, and then some. Jack Black's comedic brilliance and unexpectedly sharp, energetic script are being praised across the board. Fans are loving the ride, and critics who skewered Snow White are now celebrating Minecraft as a film that knows exactly what its audience wants. And here's the twist that's got everyone buzzing. Jack Black's rumored to be using this win to take direct shots at Rachel, joking about her portrayal and how she mined the magic out of a fairy tale. People close to the production say the barbs are relentless. Private jokes, sharp remarks comparing Disney dwarfs to Minecraft's quirky characters, even whispers that Jack mocked Rachel's acting with biting humor. And fans? They're eating it up. Some call it justice, a comedic reality check for a studio that tried too hard to modernize a classic. Others argue Jack's crossing the line, but the momentum is on his side. As Minecraft keeps smashing records, the legend of Jack Black as the man who crushed Snow White grows louder. Behind this media firestorm lies the core of the controversy, Rachel's earlier statements. From the moment she spoke about reinventing the tale and making it independent, traditional fans pushed back. They didn't want bold new takes. They wanted timeless magic. Her tone in press interviews came off to many as condescending, dismissing the values that made Snow White beloved for generations. When trailers dropped, the backlash intensified. A darker tone, less whimsy, and a vibe fans said felt nothing like the original. As this PR nightmare unfolded, Rachel stayed silent. No tweets, no statements, just vanishing acts. And while some call that a smart strategy, others see it as cowardly, especially after all the bold press she did before release. Whispers suggest Disney advised her to lay low, fearing more damage. Meanwhile, Jack Black has allegedly doubled down. Fans are spreading stories of him cracking jokes backstage, throwing shade in talk show green rooms, and making offhand comments that sting harder than the critics. Now, the internet's a war zone. Hashtags supporting Jack and trashing Snow White are trending. Memes of Jack wielding a Minecraft pickaxe, captions reading "Digging Rachel's career a new hole" are everywhere. It's harsh, it's viral, and it's relentless. Everyone's dissecting what went wrong. Was it Rachel's fault? Was it Disney's obsession with reimagining? Or did Minecraft just ride a better wave of fan love, humor, and authenticity? The divide is deep. Some see Rachel as a bold modern princess who stood her ground. Others say she spat on Disney's roots. Either way, her silence is deafening. And Jack? He's apparently loving every second, his victory lap getting longer by the day. Every success milestone Minecraft hits, fans expect more heat from Jack, and they're cheering him on like a comedic gladiator. But beyond the gossip lies a bigger shift. Studios are watching this meltdown closely. Will they finally understand that audiences want respect for the classics, not a sanitized, self-serious reinvention? Jack Black's rumored roast is more than mockery. It's a loud message. Don't mess with what people love. Audiences are paying attention, and they're not afraid to drag a flop across the internet for weeks.